Hi, I'm Jim Ronquillo, born and raised in Billings, Montana. Worked at MDU for 30 years and then got involved in politics and became a city council person for Ward 1 for 8 years. It's been very enjoyable trip, and I think I like to support our community. Being I love Billings, like I said, I was born and raised here all my life. I always lived on the south side. I intend to die on the south side. And it's just good to see more people getting involved in our community actions that we like to proceed with. And you know, we look at a lot of the different projects around Billings, and I got to give Mike Yakovich credit for starting the Drug Against March and Violence, pulling his little red wagon. I always remember the first time I seen him starting at South Park, pulling it up. And when I joined the task force, I think we were a pretty good pusher behind Mike involved in that. And we kept through that through all these years. I was on the task force in 2004, and I served on there as a chairman. And then Mike followed me, and he became the chairman. And we've both been doing, to myself, good for our community. We think we try to help the community the best way we see it. As for the reason why I like to push the March Against Drug and Violence is my point of view is if we can show the younger generation they don't have to get on drugs to have a good time or anything else. You can have a good time just doing nothing, and you can still be good. And I really appreciate the ladies from Passages that get up there and they let their whole life history out. I'm just hoping that we have enough people, younger generation, they listen to them and they look at them and say, I don't want this. I want to live the straight and narrow path. And I'm hoping that's what we can accomplish throughout the years. And this is our 25th year that we've done the Drug Against March and Violence. And I think we've helped a lot of young people. When they see that downtown, they ask, geez, why do you guys do this? And we say, because we want you to live the life that you were supposed to live and be happy doing what you do. You don't have to be on drugs or get drunk or anything else. You can still have a good time just being yourself, hanging out with your friends and that. We used to love going to South Park when I was born and raised here. We had the little wading pool, we had the big pool, and all of my friends that I ran around with, that's what we used to do every summer, is just live in South Park. I belonged to Our Lady of Guadalupe Church over there. And when we'd get out of church on Sunday, we'd run over there to the park, come home, get our swimming suits, and run back and go swimming. So I look at that, living on the south side, and looking at all the people that I've grown up with, and a lot of them aren't here anymore. And I figured, why? Because it's been on the drugs that they've been on. So I got with Mike, and I thought we should decide to try to push this thing forward and get more people involved, the community more involved, to let the younger generation know they don't have to be on drugs to live a good life.